Hi, I'm Sandra.
And I'm Steven.
And this is our very first YouTube video. Yay! Today, we're going to be doing a married couple tag thing.
Kind of just like a thing that'll help get to know us a little bit. It's like a bunch of questions we're going to answer.
By the way, we just got married this week.
Yes, 3 days ago.
So, we thought this would be a good time to do that. So, we want to get started?
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Question number 1 says, when did we meet?
So that was April 5th last year. So we've known each other for over a year now.
And why don't we also get into, why don't you kind of explain how we met? Too?
Okay, so we met on Christian Mingle, and it was really funny because she's from Texas and I'm from Alabama, so it was like a long ways away. And I just saw her picture and I thought, oh, she's so pretty. And so I began to talk to her a little bit, and like at first, like we didn't talk that much. Like she was busy with school, she was finishing college, and so I was like, I was still in college too, and so I was talking to her, but she didn't like have a lot of time or anything to talk. And then towards the end of the semester, she graduated, and like we talked like that whole month, and that's when we started like talking to each other a lot more. We began to like each other, but all this time we still had never talked on the phone. Like we just texted each other. And so finally, on May, was it 17th? Or 16th? 16th, May 16th, I was on vacation, and we like finally had our first phone call. We had like a video call, and we talked to each other. And we started talking to each other like all the time. Like we had these 6-hour-long phone conversations that just went on like really late, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So we talked like all the time, and then she went on a mission trip for like 2 weeks. Well, first,
to Honduras.
Yeah, to Honduras, and then like right before the mission trip, that was like when I asked her to be my girlfriend, and so that's when we became like boyfriend and girlfriend. Even though we had never met in person, although we had
never thought I would do that.
Well, we had talked so much over the phone. It's like we had met in person, even though we hadn't. And then, so then like when she got back, I went to Texas to go see her for the first time, and so that's how we met in person for the first time.
Second question is, what was your first opinion of me?
I don't know. I thought you just, I don't know. That's a hard question, man. It was like such a long time ago. Like, I know, like, I saw you were pretty. It was like the first thing I noticed. And like, you're so sweet, and like, you're such a godly person. It was like, those are the first things I noticed.
I think I noticed just that we had so much in common. Like, I just loved talking to you. Like, when I got home or got back to my dorm after like a long day at work or in classes or whatever, I just enjoyed. I knew that I could text you and that you'd probably, you might not respond right away, but you'd eventually, answer. And you were just so fun to talk to, and we had a lot in common. And we had the same faith, which was one of the biggest things that we liked about each other. And it was just, we just knew that, we were meant to be together. Okay, next question is, when did we get married?
3 days ago.
3 days ago, June 2nd.
We're not honeymoon.
So, how long have we been married?
3 days.
How did you propose? I'll let you share this story.
So that was actually here in Alabama. She was here for Thanksgiving with my family, and we went to the park in Huntsville, and she totally had no idea. Like, she thought I was going to propose like a few days later. So
I literally was convinced that he was
yeah,
going to propose.
Convinced her.
Okay, so our was it 6 months?
It was our 6 months.
Our 6-month anniversary was the Saturday that I was going to be here, Saturday, November 30th.
And I'm terrible at keeping secrets, and like, so I had originally planned on doing it that day, and I totally she figured it out. So I figured since she like knows I'm bad at keeping secrets, she would totally think I was still planning on doing it on Saturday. But I did it like a few days earlier to surprise her. And so my brother and I pretended we were just going to go out to eat at this restaurant downtown and totally surprised her. She was not expecting that.
Let's go on to the next question. What is my worst habit?
Well, for myself, I would say it's like twirling with my hair. Like, I'm really bad. I do that all the time. And like, I literally, like, my hairline is going out right here because I always like play with it right there.
Yeah, let's not do that.
So, well, I actually would. But yeah, I think that's my worst habit.
I get stressed out easily, and so that's like my go-to thing is clenching my jaw, and I've had like really bad jaw problems.
You don't even know when you do it. Like,
I don't. What is your best habit? You're such a gentleman. You open doors for me. have to remind him.
Yeah. You're in habit of flossing, like, all the time for a while. Like, that was pretty good habit.
Yeah, I kind of dropped that.
Well, I never had the habit, so that's good.
I can get into the habit sometimes, but anyway, next question. Who is the better cook? Him. So, what was the last text message I sent you?
I don't remember.
I guess we have to go look at our phone in order to figure that one out.
I said babe.
He said babe. That was the last message.
I was trying to figure out, like, when you're gonna be, like, finished getting ready.
Yeah, because this was on our wedding day, and I was cleaning up and getting things put away, and he was like, babe, like come on,
like
where are
short.
you? Come on, let's
When
go.
we just say babe, it's, like, short for, like, are you gonna be, like, done soon? It's, like, it, like, has a whole meaning to it.
Or just like, where are you?
Oh, yeah.
The kind of thing. Like, yeah. And the last thing I said to him was, you had a long day, because he had just traveled from Alabama to Texas. Next question, who is more affectionate?
So that's, like, things we're both, like, really affectionate people. So it's hard to even say, like, we're both just so affectionate.
We both just love to, like, hug each other and kiss each other and just cuddle. And
Like, we're just always go. Like, we're
Yeah.
always like this.
we literally, like, you can't, like, separate
We
us.
literally go everywhere like this.
What is something that I enjoy doing with you? I guess we just answer for
Yeah.
the other or answer for ourselves what we enjoy. Something that I enjoy doing with Steven is really just, honestly, just like I just love being with him. Like, I don't really care what we're doing. I think one of my favorite things that we ever did was go to the water park last summer.
Oh, yeah.
I came to Alabama and visited him with I came to Alabama and visited him, and we went to a water park together, and like that was so fun. There's like water slides, and there's a wave pool, and there was a lazy river, and it was just so fun. And I really wish apparently it's closed this summer, so I'm kind of sad because I really wanted to go back there. It was so fun, but maybe next summer it'll be open.
It's hard to, like, I don't know my favorite thing. That was pretty fun. Like, it was one of my favorite things we did. I mean, I don't know. I love just, like, cuddling with you on the couch and, like, watching
That was
TV.
what else I was gonna
That's,
say.
like, my favorite thing to do, like, every day.
Who is the funny one?
I don't know that. You're pretty funny, too.
No, he's so funny.
You're?
He's so funny. Who is the more outgoing?
I think that's you.
I think so too.
I'm not going when I'm on a one-on-one conversation with someone, like, I'm really outgoing. But I'm just not that outgoing just with, like, a group of people. Like,
And
in
I'm
one.
not as social either. It's just, I guess as a teacher, you kind of learn how to, like.
I think I'm more shy around people. Like, I was homeschooled, so I was not used to, like, being around people.
Next question: have I ever gotten something for you that you didn't like?
I think. I don't know. I can't think of. I mean, all the presents I've gotten from you, I like. So, can't really think of anything.
I definitely know that you're very thoughtful in what you get. Like, if you're giving me a gift, you're gonna think about it, and you're not gonna, like, waste money on something that you know I wouldn't like, or something that even if you don't think, like, you know that the things that you get for me that I would love.
That's one of the reasons why when
So-
I got you your purse, like, I took you with me because that's the one I did.
So we got gifts for each other for the wedding gift. We didn't even end up giving them at the rehearsal dinner
Yeah,
because
we
we
just
forgot.
gave it to each other.
But I got him a wallet, and he got me. Well, he wanted to get me a purse, but he didn't really know much. He only has brothers, so he didn't grow up with any girls besides his mom, and so he doesn't know anything about girl styles and stuff. So he was he was like, "Why don't you come with me? You'll go to the mall and we'll pick out a purse." And so I got a brand new purse and wallet, and I love it. But he wanted to make sure that I loved it and that it wasn't something that I wouldn't like. So yeah, there's nothing that he hasn't gotten me anything. He got me a snow globe for Christmas, which I have a collection of snow globes, and I love snow globes. And he's got me some necklaces, and he got me a watch for my birthday. Oh, he's just so sweet and thoughtful and kind. So what is something that I cannot live without?
Your phone. That's your phone. It's like you
Well,
use it for Facebook, you
that's
use it
true.
for, like, texting. Of course, we don't have to text each other as much time because we're with each other.
Yeah. So
But,
we were in a long distance relationship
yeah,
for
so we
our
text each
entire
other all the
relationship.
time and like video chatted all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we're with each other, so we don't have to.
Yeah. So I'm like, bye phone.
Except for Facebook. You like
Yeah.
Facebook a lot.
Though there's something in particular that I really, really, really like that if I couldn't have it anymore, I'd be so sad.
Chick-fil-A?
That too. But
Dr. Pepper? Reddit?
That's not cover. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
That's why I pulled it out.
I thought you were just thirsty all of a sudden. Well, I don't even know. I mean, for me, it'd probably be my phone because, like, that's really what I use every day. Like,
Yeah.
and like, I do not like not having my phone. Like, I just have anxiety for it.
I think your car, because we kind of live in an area that's
You have to
it's
drive.
kind of spread out, and when he lived with his parents before we got married, he kind of lived out in the middle of nowhere, and it was literally like 20 minutes to the closest anything, 30 minutes to get to like actual town. And even now, we still live closer to like all of those things where we live now, but we're still kind of,
You have to drive a little bit.
yeah, we still have to drive, and we only have one car right now, so he's gonna once I start working in the beginning of the school year, we're gonna have to commute, quite a bit. Use one word to describe me.
That's a hard one. I'm gonna say beautiful because like beautiful can mean so many things. Like you're like beautiful like on the inside and outside. Like beautiful can mean like you're like sweet and like loving and affection. Like you're so many things and selfless. So like I just say beautiful like in every way that like beautiful can be.
Oh.
It's your turn.
See, there's not really a word like that when it comes to guys. Like handsome doesn't mean like everything. Like I'm gonna say selfless, because you are always putting my needs first, and that shows that you love me, and that shows that you care about me, and that you respect me. And even though it doesn't quite necessarily mean all those things, like the word, like you were saying with beautiful, but it kind of all like like all of those add together because you're selfless. So I'm gonna say that. What is my best physical trait?
Oh, everything. It's like I don't even know. Like I don't know. You're so beautiful. Like I don't even know. I love your hair. Like and your smile. Your smile was the first thing I noticed. Like when I saw your picture, like for the first time, it was your smile. So I'm gonna say that.
I'm gonna say your smile and your eyes. Last question. What is my best personality trait?
I think the one I was thinking for you. Let's see. I think I noticed. You're very sensitive. So like, you're able to be compassionate and like very, like understanding towards other people, and so like you're very selfless because like, you feel other people's pain. Like you're very good at that. Like, so I'd say that's like your best personality trait.
I'm gonna say that I think I might have already said this at one point. I think when I was talking about the gifts, I said this, but you're just so thoughtful. Like you're always thinking about what you can do for others, and how you can meet my needs, and how you can make me feel better, and how you can what you can do for me, and it's just amazing.
Looks like we got through all the questions.
Yeah, that is everything.
So yeah, next time we'll probably do something, either like a vlog, like we're like showing what we're doing, like doing something fun, or we're gonna do probably like a game or something, probably.
Yeah, we're hoping to just be able to do some more fun stuff, and it'll kind of be like a normal, just, the weekdays will probably be just normal, whatever, because he has work and stuff, but maybe on the weekends we'll be able to do some more fun stuff, and hopefully our lives will interest you.
Hey, well, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Click the little red button. So they say click the red button.
We're new at this, we don't know what we're doing. Click the red button and
make sure from gray, red to gray. That's what it was.
Subscribe, turn on those post notifications.
Alright, and we'll see you next time with whatever we do.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.